small country in the Middle East is one of the most controversial and most confusing nations in the world. For the last 40 years, Israel has been entangled in one regional conflict after another, sometimes even fighting on two fronts at once. And yet, despite all that, it ranks among the richest and most prosperous countries on Earth. In 2023, Israel's GDP per capita stood at around $52,000, far higher than the combined average of all its neighboring countries. That figure puts it on par with some of the wealthiest nations in Europe. So the question naturally arises, how is that even possible? Normally, when a country is trapped in constant war or conflict, its economy collapses. War means destruction, drained resources, and halted growth. But in Israel's case, the exact opposite seems to be happening. Even when the conflict in Gaza escalated, the Tel Aviv Stock Exchange surged by 22%, reaching record highs. So what exactly makes Israel so different from the rest? The first and most obvious factor is support from the United States. Since the late 1960s, America has provided Israel with more than $251 billion in military and economic assistance. Just last year alone, over half of all U.S. foreign aid went directly to Israel. But it's not just about money. The diplomatic shield provided by the U.S. is equally vital. Whenever the United Nations proposes a sanction or resolution against Israel, the U.S. often steps in to block it. Without this protection, Israel could face economic losses worth billions of dollars each year. The picture is clear. Israel can manage its own defense capabilities, but without America's diplomatic backing, it couldn't operate this way. However, U.S. support isn't the whole story. Israel's economy itself is built in a way that allows it to thrive even under wartime conditions. Ever since Israel was founded in 1948, its defense industry has been an integral part of its economy. Over the decades, it has become one of the world's leading exporters of military technology. Today, 3 of the world's top 40 defense companies are based in Israel. In 2023 alone, Israel recorded $13 billion in defense exports. But this success comes with a heavy price. Military spending now consumes nearly 10% of Israel's GDP. With so much money flowing into defense, it's inevitable that public finances come under pressure. Politics has made this economic balance even more complicated. Benjamin Netanyahu, once celebrated for his economic reforms, now avoids cutting subsidies for ultra-Orthodox communities or funding for religious schools because his political alliances depend on those very groups. There's an unwritten social contract in Israel. Citizens tolerate the burden of ongoing conflict as long as their prosperity and social services remain intact. But the question is, how long can this balance last?